Yo, welcome to the GameChat podcast, episode 5. Today we got a very, very special guest in the building. Me and my co-host Ethan here. Very special guest in the building, like I said. A man will say 448, man will say Pound Squad. Bad artist from Lang.
Yes, sir.
No. My boy Pediko, man.
Yeah, okay.
What good?
I say, what I saying?
Safe, man. How my week been going?
Everything blessed. Just staying productive, trying to stay indoors and stay productive.
Staying indoors. How the Rona doing in St. Croix?
I don't know. I in Atlanta. But,
Atlanta.
I definitely don't want nobody Rona saying no place in it. So whatever the Rona saying it a good way it is, you know what I mean?
You talk that language.
Yeah.
Hey, before we jump into it, like I tell you, right, I got a bone to pick with you, you know, because I upload a video on my YouTube channel, and my ex say, boom, copyright. I say, what? Okay, now, so the ex say copyright, Pediko night shift. I say, what? That's how them all moving. I say, safe, son. They running through them, I fuck. I say, yeah, man, there's some VI artists out here playing. So the heck say, boom, copyright, Pediko night shift. I say, what? That's how them all moving. Alright, son. He say, alright. You want to go ahead? I say, alright.
He was supposed to ask you
For permission.
They say, me, you know, that's how official, man, them moving, you know, but that's good, though. So now they hit me hard, you know. He said, oh, no.
You know that happened to me one time with Nipsey Hussle beat. I had ended up losing my SoundCloud probably in like 2011, 2012. I had used a Nipsey Hussle beat with a song that I did with Ibari called Paper Chasing or Paper Chasers, if I remember correct. And when I upload the song, probably like 2-3 days prior to uploading the song, my SoundCloud got shut down. And I started to get like emails from the producers and asking like where we get it from, so on and so forth. Like, you know, so yeah, I don't been in that situation.
Son, you two say, boom, copyright. Son, they say, what? But this is VA man I playing, who hit me to say, Pediko. Heartbroken half, my son. I say, what? Safe, my son, safe. Well, so what you got to do to get them clearance and thing though?
I mean, instead of you just taking the song from wherever you get from, I will just send it to you. I would just send it to you personally.
Oh, so simple as that. So how will YouTube know that I have permission to play?
Because there's a thing called ISRC codes. So the ISRC codes that go on your music, and that does allow you to know where your stream's coming from, where it's being played, so on and so forth. So if you playing somebody thing that's already uploaded to a streaming server with the ISRC codes, they're gonna be able to pop up.
Okay. See, you learn something new every day, man.
Even if somebody make a ringtone with your song and them codes on that song, once that phone ring, that's that, you know.
You count back as a stream once the phone ring?
I don't know exactly how it work, but I know it counts as something.
I see. That's dope, though.
Video games, yeah.
Glad to see the man understand the business side of it, though. That's dope.
You gotta do something, man. You can't, you know. The less you know, the more you gonna make as much.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta entertain yourself, strengthen yourself in the business.
Right.
You know,
That's all part of the art, though.
you gotta educate yourself to strengthen yourself in the business. Not in any business.
Facts. So when the man started this music journey, though, like how old you was when you first started rapping?
Probably like 10, my boy. Probably like
Yeah.
Everybody else. You see, I didn't have no jump shot. I don't have no jump shot. I don't have no Me a footballer, me a soccer player, me none of them stuff. I don't even play 2K that. It's
Wow.
so
Alright.
yeah. So I pick up music. You check. I didn't have sports. That fucking in me. Like I don't have it.
Well, you got a music thing though.
So I take up music. I take
Yes,
up
sir.
writing. I take up other stuff besides
Yeah.
sports. So I probably been on this journey from like I released my first song in 2009. I recorded my first song in the studio in 2009, and I been going from there. But I always wanted to do music ever since. I never wanted to be nothing else. I always wanted to do music. But I started taking it seriously maybe like 2009.
See.
That's lit. You got certain artists or a song or something that drive you to say, "Hey, let me do this thing. Let me basically pattern yourself. For you to pattern yourself after anybody you look up to."
I wanted to be Currency.
That's hard. That's
No
hard.
bullshit. I wanted to do Currency. Like Currency was like what? That was a game changer for me. Cause them man ain't been having them man say fire on the deal that. And them man been lit. They up the road. Them man their shit natural to me is like a authentic. Like they ain't forcing nothing. Whatever they come up with, and that's their vibe. And I like it. I like the whole aura of it. Anything smooth, anything West Coast. I'm very West Coast influenced. I mostly to listen to like West Coast artists, Detroit artists, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that really was my influence. Like as a youth, Eazy-E was the influence for me. Like when I realized like gangster rap was a thing, I saw a Eazy-E video and I could remember them like, what is this? Like these man doing these this, they could the TV, they don't go to jail for this, they don't get in trouble for this. And she like, nah, this is music, entertainment. And I like, damn, I gotta do this. I want.
Let me make some violent songs too, man.
Yeah, check. I want to be able to, express myself in that manner too. I didn't even know that exists.
Right. That's bad, dog. I've been listening to Pediko since what? I think the first song I ever heard from you was, I can't remember the name of the song, but I remember the man voice and all, like sipping up on my double cup, white Henny, no fruit punch. Go folks for the low, got perp deck by the boatloads.
I try and remember the name of the song. That is 2011. I try and remember the name of the song.
Got AKs for them pose, trying to bulldoze my cash flow. Pound Squad got max hoes, no deuce, just fofos.
That was pre. It was a pre freestyle.
That was harder. I was like, what?
That's 2000. I think that's 2000.
That one ain't bad, dog. I was like, oh gosh, man. Oh gosh. That's what I say. Yeah, the man bad. The man get talent.
Yes.
That's 2013.
12 gauge, no pump fake. Hey. That little bars, man.
All them time too, to me, I still wasn't taking it seriously. I was just making music at that time. I still wasn't like taking it seriously. I was just like learning.
Oh, just recording. I was like, yeah, put it on, man. Let me spit on this thing.
Let me just spit on this thing, and then whatever happen, it happen. If we like it, we lose it. If we like it, us throw it in the garbage.
Yeah.
And I was just really learning.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. That's our part of it. Shit. That's basically these podcasts. We just
Definitely.
yeah, man. We've been freestyling and we seeing that we getting better every episode. So you can see like with an artist, every song you getting better every song. You try and top your last song. You try and go crazy.
Right.
I got a question that we just went into that. When you feature somebody on your song and they might send you their voice, you don't ever go back like, oh no, he went crazy, man. Let me do this over. Oh, your voice is your voice.
It never happened, but I ain't too proud to say that it can happen. I would go back and fix my voice if a man went harder than me. I would go back. Straight up. I would go back and fix my voice if a man get a harder voice. But it never happened. But I ain't saying it won't happen.
What you're saying to me, it sounds like you're saying right now, nobody never went harder than a track. Yeah, you know.
I mean, if you want to take it that way, we could go there. That's cool. But, you know what I mean? I done with that too. But, you know what I mean? I just feel like nobody never make me feel like I had to go back and change my
cool.
voice.
Safe. What do you think was your biggest song to date?
Probably Bushty Baby.
I think so too.
Bushty Baby was probably like the song that like make a forward for me. But I still don't feel like it was a big song. I just feel like it was the biggest that I had at the time, you know.
Your favorite
I feel like it make the most impact.
Right. I feel like you have better songs than Bushido, but as far as the public,
hell yeah, I don't like that song at all. But
I don't cap with the man, right? I didn't like it how much either, but I just play it like, yeah, alright, she see.
I don't like that song at all, but it do what it do, you know what I mean? It work, and sometimes when you're working with people and you in situations, you gotta know when other people advice or other people ideas is a go. You check, you can't just run on your thing alone. If you have a team, you gotta allow other people to come in and give opinion and roll with it. Sometimes even when you feeling, you know what I'm saying, less about it, you might feel like you might not like it, but you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. When we put out that song, when we make that song, to me it was just like too commercial. I was like, man, me feeling this. I don't like how this coming out. This. And we still make the song, and we make the song, and the song had so much like impact in the Virgin Islands, in the Caribbean, so on and so forth. It give me hella inspiration to go back and take it seriously and do some more, do something else. So I don't regret the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it gonna have other situations where I gonna probably be doing some songs where somebody else on my team idea, and I feel like it's a good idea, but it just ain't mine, and it's probably just ain't something that I would do on my own. But you know,
yeah, I feel that was probably the biggest song, but I definitely feel like a lot of better tunes than that though. What is it? Which one is your favorite? Which one you think is your favorite song?
I can't say I have a favorite. I can't say I have a favorite. If I got class a song as a favorite, I say Letter to Powder.
Yeah, that's
that song mean the most to me.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, I don't necessarily say I have like a favorite record. Like every time I make a project, and I'm making songs. Whatever song I record for the night, that's my favorite song for the night until I go back and record another one. Yeah. So until I play that one out and don't want to hear it no more, that's my favorite song until the next one come up.
So when you making music, like do you hear a beat and then be like, yeah, I like this beat here, let me jump on it, or you think of like a topic and say, alright, let me look for a beat that gonna fit this mood here, or both, whichever one it is.
Both, however it comes. It's really just however it comes. It's really just however it comes, honestly. Sometimes I'd hear a beat off rip and be like, I like it, but I gotta think of something strategic to come up and they say I don't like. And then sometimes I'll hear a beat and I like it and I could record and it run time. Right there, let me write it right now. Let's do it right now. I like it that bad. So sometimes I might just like a beat and be like, I know I could do something and they say, but I gonna wait, I gonna come up with some time, and then sometimes I want to take my time. I want to do it right now. I like it that bad,
Yeah, any VA artists out there that you try and work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Hell yeah.
Or you went for features? Oh, Ivy.
Hell yeah.
I know.
Hell yeah. Peanut for sure.
He going crazy.
Yeah, you wanna know the thing too, the man. I don't be remembering these man names. The man, I be seeing artists, I be listening. Sometimes I'll try on SoundCloud and just leave it run and just look for artists and like I'll hear a song and be like, oh yeah, he bad. But I don't remember the names. G Swag for sure. I think he nasty. I don't know if
Yeah, I
you
know what
know
G
about
Swag.
him. I don't know if you
I gotta get more up
listen.
on him.
That fucker bad. He
I know.
bad.
I
Where
know
he
that gonna
from?
be a
Bad.
violent tune.
Yo, yeah. Guns out all day. He's gun them out all day and them tracks, yeah. But he bad. He bad. All the state rap artists them bad to me. More them all them dude from ghettos
Yo,
bad to
big
me.
up
I
State
think
Prop.
all them man live you check. You know me and Chopper is like family, so it's like
Yes, sir.
all the rest of them artists I plug in with them as well, and I do look forward to having works done with them as well. So yeah, there's a few. If you ain't familiar with Mundo from St.
Yeah.
Oh,
Croix,
for sure.
Yeah,
this
man, we
man
ain't here,
Yeah.
soon. Yeah,
nasty,
here,
my
soon.
boy. This man
Yeah.
is consistently dope, my boy. He's always coming with hot shit. TZ always coming with hot shit to me, my boy. I think that man very consistent, and I look forward to making works with them man as well.
Hey, well, I look forward to hearing them, you know. I ain't like
Yeah, every one of them.
as it
tunes,
drop.
Yeah, we got push for that. We got push for
listen.
Yeah,
This,
definitely.
on this podcast, we gonna need either send us all the tune them so I can run them because I ain't with the copyright business. I ain't with the copyright. Yeah, man. So listen, we gonna need to make some dub plate, a lot of GameChat podcast dub plate, and then you know I start playing it.
Yeah, that
You in the
dope.
studio all
That'd
now,
be
you know.
dope too. That'd be
Yeah,
dope
man.
too.
Could run them fetch as the intro for this, man. What dub play we play to them? I give them out of the Pediko, man. Yeah, man. Intro. So now the man, you in Georgia, right?
Yeah,
Rolling with pressure, them man.
all right.
So like, what's the impact of like hanging around pressure, like the motivation, like just to be a better artist and them thing there. Like how would it feel? How would it make you feel?
It's a lot of game. It's a lot of blessings. It's a lot of free game for you to soak up, and like he's a lot of help. He always there about with whatever we trying to do. We never like alone, and we never in a situation by ourselves dealing with pressure. You check the doors open up to it, so it's comfortable, and the works paying off. So yeah, I can't complain.
See, so go ahead.
What's your journey from home to Atlanta? How that went about?
Well, from my left high school, I would always come here back and forth, but I'd always go back home. But I would always come here, work for a little while, do a little work in the studio, and go back home. So when I been home working, I had kind of, like not ease off of the music for a bit, but the studios wasn't so accessible.
Okay.
So I would work piece, whenever I get a chance to work, I'll go in the studio and probably drop 3-4 songs one time because I know me ain't gonna be able to get to go there again for a while. But I was still working, and I keep getting calls from my brethren them who was up here doing music at the time, like, yo, pressure looking into your shit, like pressure trying. And I ain't taking it on from nobody. Everybody's like, yo, pressure trying to sign you, and I like, bullshit. Yeah, I like bullshit in a way. I had doing my construction on the side of the road. I just, and the blind, like I just try to find a kind of reason in my mind to like in denial, like you, like me.
Yeah.
So after like the 5th or 6th time, somebody called me and say, yo, pressure trying to sign. I like, listen, if pressure trying to sign me, my boy, you have my number. Tell this man call me, man. 'Cause I wasn't believing it. Pressure called my phone June 6th and tell me like, yo, I try and sign you. June 7th, I was on the plane up and I reached Atlanta, reached Pressure, and from
Just so
then we
one
been on
day,
the
right?
road.
I just needed one day on the
Yes, sir.
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, we coming
Yes, sir.
tomorrow.
yeah, the man not tell me like, boom, yeah, it's for real, ain't
One
no
way
joke,
ticket.
and I was gone. What you
Yeah,
do,
okay.
what I do? You know what I mean?
It's
Me
a
have been
Pressure
gone.
walk in the
Yeah,
studio
girl.
behind you
I've
all
been
now till you
gone.
try and sign me. I go in the airport now. I go in the airport now.
So, you know what I mean? It was a blessing, man.
That's dope, man.
It was a blessing.
From what I understand, from what Jordan really been telling us, it's like basically a whole team. They just basically working together, man. That's really dope, man. That's a
Yeah,
lot of
there are
VA,
a
man.
couple artists right.
Safe, son.
There's a lot of artists right now. Right now is me, is Quade, who are you known as Lil
Big up
Drip,
Quade, man. Bad.
King Lion, The Dream. We get Malika. She's a singer too. We get the squad get some artists.
So,
We heavy right now, and a lot of works every day production. Every day is production. So, things coming for sure.
So wait, what you seeing behind the scenes? You seeing all the work you putting in. What's your hopes for VI music in the near future?
Damn, that's a good question, my boy. to be honest with you, my boy, I have a lot of hope for the music of the Virgin Islands. We no longer in a time where we need as much resources to make music pop as we needed back then. We have the internet.
Yeah.
So, like I really wish that the artists them would take a lot of time to perfect their craft and start to, produce quality music, get a shit mixed down properly, get a shit mastered, source, people to help them do these things. These things ain't just given. The game is about a lot of links.
Yeah.
So links is prized possessions, you feel me? And these links don't come so easy. You have to work for them. And I just hope that these artists work and build towards these links and produce good music, because as they start to educate themselves and the business, they're going to realize that they don't really need much. You understand?
For sure.
So the more they educate themselves and the business, the better they will become, and the more production we will have for our artists in the Virgin Islands.
That's the same thing Jordan touched on too. Like there is no infrastructure, no music industry in the Virgin Islands. Yeah, we are creative.
We don't even get royalties on our radio. You know what I mean? I believe even Tatola.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Man, just blow my mind.
Yeah, yo, even got
man, just
something
play
for them,
music
man.
on the radio
Listen,
for free.
just like how you two hit me a copyright, hit them on a copyright too, Yeah, man.
Well, you need them in a sense,
True.
You check. You want that traffic to go back. You want that traffic, my boy. You check, and it's like I tell her, it's like once your stuff structured the right way, the royalties is like you wish you would get them, but in a sense you still get them. Car once you send them the music with them ISRC codes that we talk about.
I hear a lot of artists, a lot of VA artists specifically, talking about how it's basically you basically gotta play a game to get on the radio back home. You basically gotta be in the favorites, hang around the right people, rub the right elbows. You feel that's true?
No.
A lot of them I feel like
no.
Basically you gotta do something for a man and he's like, I'm gonna play on the radio.
Nah, I don't feel that way because it ain't happen like that.
Hey.
It ain't happen like that for me. Me pay nobody. Me ask nobody for no interview. Me, me none of that there. But to be honest with you, the business does work like that. People do pay for interviews in this business. People do pay for their music to go where it have to go. You check. This business is about paying, my boy. You gotta pay for your things. You gotta pay for what you want.
Right.
You check. It don't come half a luck. You gotta pay for what you want. So if the man go to a DJ and he give him my money, you like ask if you're going to him with no money. You think this sound that good and he just want to bust it? You're dumb. So
that's investing in yourself. Yeah.
You're investing in yourself, bro. And that's the whole thing. Like, it's not gonna come for free.
Yeah, let's say if you want a little money, you just hand them on a little thing.
Get them money change. Come on.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, money don't come just so, bro. You gotta work for it. You gotta pay for it.
So, any upcoming projects we could look out for?
I got a lot of singles on the way. I don't know if I come in with another project right now, but I got a few singles on the way.
Yeah. Good.
And you, that gonna be like Apple Music, Spotify, no more SoundCloud loose. You gonna lose.
You might get some SoundCloud if I thief some YouTube shit. Other than that,
yeah. Any features on them singles or?
Besides the team, not really. I have mostly the team. Quade, The Dream, King Lion, Pressure. I have a record with Timo coming.
Oh, lad.
Yeah. So that's about it as far as the features right now. As of right now.
Yeah, a record with Timo coming. I want to hear that one.
Oh yeah,
he don't come. No, load it up fast.
He don't come. No, he ain't got that.
Top secret.
He ain't got that.
I like it.
Just make sure Timo don't make you go back to write your voice.
You go get something, but you
make sure Timo don't make you go back and write that voice.
If it happen, you will know. I'm gonna let you know, but I doubt it. But if it happen, it's gonna happen. But I doubt
it. You should know how Timo come in though. So you gotta know how you gotta come from the beginning, from the jump.
I make the song and send it to him. Ain't like we didn't sit down and cook it. I build my stuff is already on there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, all my stuff is already on there.
Sure. Oh, yeah, looking forward to it. Oh, God. Oh, and you say you get one with Quade too?
Yeah, I get a record with Quade coming too.
Bad, like, I ain't gonna lie, man, bud. I guess I'm bad artist up there, but jeez. A little guys at camp.
Yeah, we got a Boss Pipe project coming soon too. I ain't gonna speak too much on it soon, but it's just an introduction to the camp.
Oh God.
Yeah. I feel like y'all doing it the right way. Growing up, foundation strong. You get good leaders to follow. That. Yeah, good leaders. Yeah, shit should be good.
How about Todd? You working with the Todd on anything?
We, that's my dad from one. We've been working for forever. So as of right now, no, we don't have anything working, but it's not like strange if you see something coming from us. That's family.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's expected that you would see something coming from us. God, that's fine.
Tell all them man, that time soon coming. We coming for an interview with everybody, Alright. Pressure on all, man. So tell them, hey, alright. Pressure on all.
Yeah, we from man, we from a place where we don't show much love, man. So we gotta show love. Everybody, we gotta show love.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. A lot I love the show. It just where you looking at it from. You check where you looking at it from. You check because if you say they don't support, I tell you, oh fuck yeah,
that's there. Well, yeah, that's all in it. Yeah.
The love is there. You don't feel love. You don't go. You don't never not.
No. Yeah, you right.
So we get love. Them man don't support. People say that, yeah, but who do you blame? I don't know who to blame. So who do you blame? You know what I mean?
I mean, that's just how it is. You usually get more support from the outside than your hometown. You got most of the stories you see people leave, Cole leave North Carolina, go New York. Usually leave and get love from the outside spots.
Right.
So yeah, sucks that it's that way, but
I mean, it's just life. I mean, think about it. Think about it. That man seeing you every day. You know, if you home and that man seeing you every day, and that man mind you is one of them. You know, but from a distance, it seems more inferior. It seems more, on the outside looking in. But
yeah,
if they seeing you every day, then you just a regular Joe, no matter how good you may have it.
See, you ever went through a patch, or when you were
oh, that's a
starting out,
good question.
when you
That's
were
a good
starting
one.
out, you ever had people tell you like, nah, you give up this music thing here for you, my boy. Drop it.
Yeah.
Mm, I don't remember that point in time. Cause from the time I heard him, I was like, nah, my son, that's gas, my
Yeah.
son. Other like that, my son. Oh God, that's gas, my son.
Hell yeah. I could probably count on my fingers the people, one or two people that probably say, "Hey, you this ain't it, or you need develop, or but no, forget nothing to me. That they don't bother me.
See,
Eh, I just keep the ball moving. You're taking all advice, but you use what you want.
yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I never, yeah, take it no way or feel no way by the criticism or whatever. But definitely had people say, nah, this fuck whack, or shit like that.
See.
Man, that ain't me, my son. They getting them bars. You lucky I don't rap. People like people lucky, man. Man, that fuel me, man. Shit.
Hey, so with all of you on this big team, how you get up there? Like, if you might ever like together at the same time, you ever like just throw on a little beat and just everybody just get like a little cipher vibes, or
All the time.
I
All the
would
time.
pay to see that, literally pay to see that.
All
I
the
would
time.
literally
All
pay
the
to
time.
see that, oh boy.
That would have been
Yeah,
a
we to
dope quarantine
Nah,
live stream.
we to go
Everybody
through
been going
that a
live.
lot.
Yeah, that have.
We to go through that there
boy.
a lot. That's a normal.
Turn on the live one of these days, cause I front and say if it's one person in the live, I did. Yeah, man, that's my type of heck, and I love when man to do that in dancehall, and that's my favorite type of heck. I just like a little freestyle vibe. Even if you're spitting a song that done right, yeah, man, hop on this beat
Yeah,
there.
majority of the time. But majority of the time, it'll be like, we just going through rhythm, or we going through beat and song come on, and, your vibes to it. And
Yeah,
he might have a vibe, you might have a vibe, and, you try and put them together, whatever the case may be.
sure.
That's more, that's really how it.
I literally pay to see that, my boy. I would pay to see that like it's a concert.
It is.
Front row seats,
Shit.
sir. Front row virtual seats. I put it on my TV and I just kick back myself. Sure.
There's a lot of vibes in there. There's a lot of vibes.
Yeah, listen, that's dope, man. I glad the man them helping out each other and thing.
Yeah, definitely still trying to figure out ways to help others too,
Yeah.
Still formulating ways to help others too,
You get any up and coming little ones we should be looking out for? Like you to reach back or give out tips, anything?
I mean, I know about Mogul.
Johnny, yeah.
Yeah, I know about Mogul. That's Lil Bro. Tarantino. That man is brothers to me. Who else in my loop? That's pretty much everybody. Anybody that's screaming 448, I probably know about Fuego
Yo,
too.
we got Fuego, man.
So on and so forth. So yeah, so anybody that really like is under my camp or that wrong me, like yeah, them definitely I'd reach back to them, and I look forward to them doing
See,
things,
how the 448 thing start?
In the streets. In the streets. Yeah, in the streets. that was actually Veli and Shima, them man is who came up with the whole concept of 448, and we just run with it. We start to make music, and eventually it transitioned into a music thing, and we end up calling it Mugga Gang 448 Mugga Gang. But yeah, it really was just like just something that was started from some young trappers that honestly, they ain't no way else to sugarcoat it. That's
where most of the shit
about,
that come from. Son.
Yeah, so that's really Veli and Shima, that's them.
I think when the man first started doing music, he used to go by Beans the Boy, right? Or that save. So what influence the change?
I've always had both names. People always call me or refer to me by both names. So I feel like the Beans the Boy thing was like, what you doing? You become a big man. You can still be a boy. And Beans to me was like a more personal name. Like my real friends know me as Beans. You know what I mean? So I went with Pediko, swap it out, and yeah. I felt like it was more mature than the boy. You know what I mean?
Hey, well, I get a lot of man in the industry named Young this and Young that, and Lil,
Yeah.
I mean, Lil Wayne get rid of the Lil, you know what I mean? That'll be good.
Get rid of a lot of things. He need to cut his damn hair, boy. My dog.
Yeah. Still a legend, but
you run that.
We're not holding on to you one bongo like
nobody.
You
ever cheat
forever.
You ever cheat
Trying to get rid of that man.
Yo.
Yeah, about cheat.
Yeah, about cheat. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that man look like he going through it.
But he look happy to me. He look happy to me. He look happy to me. He look like he don't care.
Like boy.
Hard, Lil Wayne been in the game since he was 11, dog.
Yeah.
You can imagine all the shit he endured, my boy. He probably happy to be with.
Well, happy for them children.
He probably could have been. You know what I mean? He probably could have been in a better position in life. We don't know his business, but he look happy to me.
It was sad.
But we ain't going to get into it. No, we want to drop top 5.
Alright, let me ask you this. What is your top 5?
Okay, I give you my top 5 artists. I give you my top 5.
Ivy.
I know everybody get a Pac and a Biggie
No, just influential to you.
Yeah, like my most influential.
Yeah.
Okay, DMX for sure.
Oh, Ivy, see, that's a bad list already.
DMX for sure. DMX. Eazy-E for sure was a big influence. The whole it was a point in my life where I listened to nothing but Snoop, Dre, and like the whole NWA feel for probably months, probably a year straight. That's all I was listening to. So yeah, I don't even know how to class them, man, my boy. I like all of them. I could not put the 90s West Coast as one. 90s West Coast rap as one, for sure. Because it's just too much for me, my boy. It's too much influences, you check. Like, my boy, I used to listen to people like see, I born in 93. But all my influences around me older than me. So I feel like I take my time to go back in the 90s and the 80s and so forth to go see what they were listening to, what they like, what make them hot.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I bump into artists like Big Daddy Kane, Kid Frost and the Convicts, MC8, No Limit as time passed. I kind of people that were before my time, I would go back and look for them. So a lot of that was my influence, you check. And then there was Dipset.
Yeah. Dipset.
When the diplomats come on the scene, my boy, everybody else like just went out the window. It was just Dipset, 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 Dipset. Yeah, just Dipset, and then G Unit come out, and I like G Unit, boy. Like, man, Dipset, I don't know what I want to do. I gotta pick a side. I don't know who I like. Dog, it was just a fuck that, boy. Yeah, dog, all of those were definitely big influences for me, man. So I can't really class my top 5. I just have a lot of influences.
That's how fast.
My boy went way back in the days, your ass. Ugh.
Yeah, that's really what do it for me. Like, new age rap didn't make me want to rap. You check? Them older heads, my boy. Them old Saab and them 4-finger ring and big cell phone and fuck. That's what make me want it to do this, that.
Yeah.
You check? Yeah.
Hey, so
Yeah, way easier now too with Apple Music, the streaming platforms. It's like impossible to not do your homework.
Sweet now, it's sweet now.
Yeah, way easier.
So that whole West Coast and old school rap, that's what really, because in your music, the man don't use the accent that much. So that's them man influence you to yank or talk like that, man.
Yeah. I wanted that feel. I wanted that vibe. I wanted that, And it's like in like rapping in my accent, I like it, but it's like I felt more like comfortable switching in and out than just doing it straight. So it's like, that's how I prefer to do it,
So let me hear your top 5 VA artists then, or VA rappers. Let me not say artists.
Top 5 VA rappers.
You see that list I've been going wrong on Facebook the other day.
Oh Lord, we ain't
a new list will come out every month.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can't just allow people to do, to have their opinions. That you have to allow people to have their opinions. You can't be game. Them fuck can't bother me, my boy, not me. Right? But yeah, you have to allow people to have their opinions. Top 5 VI artists. I know a lot of people that pick Timo. You check? A lot of people that say Timothy is the top 5. But I have opportunities to sit down in the studio and watch this man work. You check? This man is in my top 5 for sure because of his work ethic, my boy. Because of how fast he could punch them tune out. His consistency, so on and so forth. That's the reason why he in my top 5, because like that's the wave, and you know what I mean. He go last another 10-20 years doing this shit, my boy. You check, this man is nasty, my boy. His work ethic is fast. He like this. You check, and I like that there. So yeah, definitely. Chopper for sure. Chopper is definitely in my top 5 because Chopper is very consistent. You check, Chopper could come in the studio and record 10 songs. Now all of them bad, all of them consistent. You check, and he have 10 to drop right now. Ain't no game. He have 10. So yeah, that's definitely in my top 5 because he ready and he consistent. He the point that work. I like consistency. Mundo is in my top 5 because of his consistency. Mundo could sit down in the studio all day and punch out records. Mundo will give you tape after tape after tape. And he consistent, he bad. I like his work ethic. I like his attitude towards the vibes, the music, or what he into or whatever. Definitely in my top 5. I trying to remember who else I really like, who else I really listen to, who else I really like that day. Shit. Mogul in my top 5 too. Why Mogul is in my top 5 is because it's a young nigga wall. Whether we want to admit it or not, the young people them have the influence. You check. And Mogul, my boy, is like to be around him, to see him walk, my boy. He have like a ball of energy that he put towards his music, dog. It's like sometimes like he's so full of life. Sometimes you wouldn't even know he been through certain things if he ain't like say it in the music and you actually like that there for real, and it's like yeah, boom bam 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 bam. It's like oh shit, me didn't even know that there. So it's like he have a side to him that I like. You check. He have songs that he put out that touch me, my boy. That I really feel them, and he consistent. He don't have a song that I heard that is like that. This is shit.
That's good.
You check.
Yeah.
He consistent and he young and he gain his foot in the game and he just doing what he got to do, how he could do it and making it way reminding me of myself. So yeah, he is in my top 5. And I get last but not least, class. Who I gonna call? Who I gonna call here now? Who I gonna call here now in my top 5? Like Jimmy Neutron to say, think.
Got a blast.
Dog. For real, it's so much artists that actually bad. They get so much artists that actually bad.
This guy is sticky. Who are y'all last spot?
Shit. Who gonna get a last spot? Top 5. Give me some names. Who in the top 5?
They say in the GameChat podcast top 5.
He calling the helpline.
I get one to know, but I don't want to say yeah, cause I don't know how people to feel. Me want to feel like I call somebody and then nah. I know you get somebody out there who really in that class, somebody who I would really put in that class. I just trying to think.
But your list done better than the list that come out. So whatever name you say, whatever name you say, it's all love. It's all love.
Listen.
No hard feelings.
Listen. The last person I gonna put in my top 5 gonna be Pryor. The last person I gonna put in my top 5 gonna be Pryor. The reason I gonna put Pryor in my top 5 as artist is because Pryor always on the go. He always on a wave. He always on something and he own time. Like Pryor is a man that I the fuck with, that I don't see all the time. But whenever he come around, is some hot shit. Whenever he drop, is something hot. He videos, he put time into his shit. So I would say he definitely deserve a spot on the top 5. He's a hard worker when it come to the business. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like his quality of work. So I could say, yeah, I fuck with Pryor. He could be on the top 5. There's a girl, I don't know how to say the name.
Akira, yeah.
Akira, listen, she bad. To me, she is bad. I think she bad. She don't have a lot of work, so I can't say I can't speak on the consistency, but her shit bad. Her shit bad.
Check her shit them out there.
They have a youth name. Flazer.
Yeah, Flazer bad.
I think he from St. Croix. I don't know who he is, but his fuck them. But he definitely he need a forward. People talking about him, but he need a forward, my boy. I need to interview some of these artists too and get them up and give them a because you don't realize too, right? You little things like this is hope for people to are you doing something good, my boy? I need to be proud in it regardless of however it turn out, because artists from home and are you rate the music and support them, hit them up, let them know, my boy, them are probably ain't even expecting for you to speak on them or even think on them and just feel like they walking trying to get a forward, you check. These is big deal to them, you gonna make people feel good, my boy. Keep billing. Once you think positive,
hey, some man don't leave me already when I ask them to interview, you know, so I call them a name, you know.
That's alright. That's alright. It's a start. It's a start. That's alright. It'll be like that.
Yeah.
That's alright. They gonna be
only
like
need
that.
One yes. Only need one yes for change.
You know what I mean? That's grind. They gonna come. They gonna come. Wow, you doing is just fine.
Yeah, man. Definitely gonna reach out to you, man, because shit, once you get that one little cosign, might stop you from giving up. Might push you, you know what I mean? You know how they feeling, don't they? No love, cause I know a lot of people, I had to be on SoundCloud all the time, like you were saying earlier. They get bad tune, tawdy plays, and it's ain't no different from the song where 1 million plays. It's bad tune, just not enough ice, not enough.
Yeah, you know, I watched an interview one time with Busta Rhymes, and Busta was saying that he to feel bad for some of the artists up and coming these days because they don't waste so much good music just trying to get in the door, so much good music to go up in the air, just trying to get in the door. And it's like, you know, back in the days, if you had a hit, that was your hit. You could roll with that hit till you make it to the big leagues and that hit bust. You check these days now with the internet, is like the man you promoting the same fuck for 6 months. You know what I mean?
Where your new tune? Like,
Where your new tune? Yeah, I definitely understand where Busta was coming from with that.
See, well, tell Quality don't leave me already. Tell Timo, tell Pressure, tell the whole camp don't leave me already now. Alright. Man, don't leave me already. If I watch you say, don't leave me already, just tell me no, don't leave me already. Alright. Just tell me now.
Yeah, when we done here too, I gonna call two of you on a group chat and give you vibes to some pointers.
Love. So how the people them could reach you, man?
Instagram, Poundboy Pediko, Facebook, Poundboy Pediko or Pediko Young, and that's about it. I don't use
you delete Twitter.
Yeah, the Twitter personal, man. It like the Twitter for me really is just to like interact with you, see how you talk shit with you. Like I don't even really like promote anything on it or even promote it much in myself too. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Poundboy Pediko, Instagram, Poundboy Pediko on Facebook, Pediko Young on Facebook. You can find me.
You hear the man, man. If you never listen to a Pediko song, I ain't know where you've been in, but go listen to the man now. I ain't know what you've been doing.
Yeah,
we're gonna put it in
the description for sure. Link in the description to all of my music.
Yeah, every place.
Wait. Feel like I cut you out. What you were saying?
No, I good. I was just telling you is everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, wherever.
You ain't got no excuse. Stream my music, support the thing.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for tuning in with the GameChat podcast. We're gonna be back. New guests, same spot, same time. Love.